Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Where are we going next? We got another hotel tour here for you. Today we're at the RIU Palace Mexico in Playa del Carmen. So this is going to be a special resort because Mona and I actually spent 2 weeks here on our honeymoon about 8 years ago. So this resort is a bit near and dear to our heart. But without further ado, let's head inside and take a look at the tour. So as you walk in from the road or drive in from the road from your transport, you're greeted by these like kind of palatial palace gates here, because this is a palace resort, a RIU. So that means you have access to all other 5 RIUs on the Playa del Carmen property here. So that means you have access to RIU Palace Riviera Maya, RIU Playacar, RIU Tequila, RIU Yucatan, and RIU Lupita. So we also did some tours of those resorts as well. So if you want, you can check the description down below. So this one right across the street is Tequila. The nightlife here at RIU Palace Mexico is good, but if you're looking for a party, the RIU Tequila is where you want to go for that. As always, we try to find plaques for each hotel, and here's the one for the RIU Palace Mexico. We've got lots of seating areas out front here, just while you're waiting for your transportation if you're taking an excursion. As you enter the resort, you're going to be asked to use some hand sanitizer and also do a temperature check. There's all these things on the ground that kind of tell you which way to go, just to kind of keep the direction of traffic. And because this is a palace resort, the inside lobby is going to be air conditioned. So as you can see, when you first come in the resort, it's beautiful. Lots of cool accent decoration. You know, beautiful chandeliers up in the ceilings here to kind of really show you that this is like a palace resort. Lots of really cool things to make this really feel luxurious. So as you come in the resort, you're going to be asked to stand on this little marker, and they're going to do a temperature check to make sure you're clear to come into the resort. After that, you can kind of come over here, check into the lobby over here with the check-in desk. So just beside the check-in desk or the reception desk, one thing everyone wants to know as soon as they get to the hotel is where's the washroom? So the washrooms are just located to the right of the check-in desk, and actually on the other end of the lobby there's another washroom over there. Just to the left of me here there's a gift shop. It's a little bit busy in there. I'm just going to give 2 seconds for it to clear out. But if you've forgotten anything on your trip, some sunscreens, any medication or anything like that, you can buy them here at the resort, and there's all kinds of cool souvenirs too that you can buy. So let's take a quick look inside here. So there's some beach bags here, some souvenirs, there's even some snacks right there. There's even some extra chargers if you've forgotten yours, some medication, t-shirts, some flip-flops, sun hats. Now outside of the hotel shop, if you look to the right here, there is access to a bank machine, and then here you can rent a car through Alamo too if that's something that you need. Just down this hallway here, like I said, is the washrooms, and also they have courtesy rooms too. So those are used if you have like a later checkout and you want to enjoy the pool, but your room you've already checked out. You can go down to one of these courtesy rooms here and take a shower and get ready for your flight home. So just to the right here, there's some elevators to get up to the 2nd floor of the resort, because this is a multi-level resort. And if you wanted to walk to your room on the 1st floor, you can head down this hallway. There's a staircase to go up. Staircase to go up to your room if that's what you prefer, and also a staircase to go down. Back in the main lobby there's the check-in desk there. This is going to be the main sort of way down to the rest of the resort where the bars are and stuff. And just to the left of it here there's a kind of a computer screen that gives you access to all the different things that are happening at the resort. So you can see things like which shows are playing, different games around the pool. You can see like the fitness schedule and where that's happening. And they give you a little video on what it looks like to fly over the palace. This is where we are right now. You can even change the days to see what's happening on different days at the hotel while you're staying here. Just wanted to point out here, this is a sign that's found frequently for the hotel. In indoor spaces, they do require face masks. So that's the lobby and all the restaurants and buffets. Over to the left side of the lobby, you can see that there's a chapel. So if you were coming to get married, and you wanted to have your ceremony in a chapel, they do have a chapel for your wedding, and a few guests that can join you in your ceremony. Just to the right of that, it's the same thing basically as what you would see on the other side of the resort, except instead of the shop, you have Lounge 24, which we'll go in just a second. But before we do that, Same hallway that kind of goes to the rest of the resort on the left side. Your elevators, staircase up, staircase down. Let's take a look at some of the decoration here. Look at these guys. I think they're made of straw, if I'm not mistaken, or weaved like a basket would be. Look at that, that's amazing. And then look at this, just to make you feel even more luxurious. Look at these like chairs that would be found in like, you know, like a castle or something, and this big mirror. Yeah, this is it. I like this one. Beautiful hotel. And let me tell you, the air conditioning in this hotel is wonderful. It is very hot outside. So let's take a quick trip in Lounge 24 and take a look to see what it's like. So this is this is a 24-hour snack bar that not all RIUs have. Most palaces, if not all palaces, will have this. Nice seating area. There's some TVs here that you can watch different things. Yeah, it's really nice in here. There's some computers that you can connect to your internet or your email and print out anything or any travel documentation you may need. As you can see, somebody here was looking on Google Maps to find out all different things to do in Playa del Carmen. On the other side of Lounge 24, you have all the food. So we have some different condiments up here, like mustard and ketchup and mayonnaise and sugars and napkins. And then in here, we have some hot food like hash browns and bananas or grilled plantains. In here we have some French toast and pancakes, some cutlery. There's some bacon and sausage in here, some toppings, and then we have some fresh fruit here and some yogurt. Up top we have some fruits, and these are really, really handy. If you're heading out for an excursion early in the morning, you can come in here and grab a banana or grab something quick here that you can take with you and snack on while you're on your excursion. Here's a coffee machine here. As you can see, they make espressos and macchiatos, cappuccinos, and lattes. So that's a self-serve. A self-serve beer on draft, and that would be Dos Equis. There's some soft drinks here. Here we have some orange juice and pineapple juice. And like most RIUs, as you can see, they have the liquor dispensers, which you would actually find in your room. So here they have Jose Cuervo, they have Bacardi rum, Smirnoff vodka, and a gin. There's some wines here as well that you can enjoy. And then down below they have some cold drinks, so some tonic waters, some beers, and even some more wines here that are chilled. So yeah, awesome to have Lounge 24. So this is something that's more native to the RIU Palaces as opposed to the other RIU hotels. So an extra perk you get for staying at a palace. Okay, so we just came from Lounge 24. We're gonna head back into the main lobby. This is the sort of lobby area where you can enjoy some drinks and lots of seating here. This is the first bar that we're gonna encounter. So this bar is called Cubano. So what we've noticed at some of the lobby bars is they're actually not serving. So they're not serving because they don't want people to be like close together standing around indoors. So what they'll do is if you have a seat at one of the tables, one of the servers will come around and take a drink order for you and come and make you a drink. And they have a huge, huge list of martinis and bar cocktails, as you can see right here. So off to the left side of the, this is sort of the back of the lobby now, they have another little cafe called Cappuccino. So here's the menu for cappuccino. And I'll tell you a little secret. These milkshakes are actually to die for. So make sure you have a milkshake while you're here. As you can see at Cappuccino, we have some pastries and such, little donuts and sandwiches. Perfect for a little snack in between lunch and dinner. So as you can see over here too, this would be the sign Cubano for the bar here, but they have a little spiral staircase, and then they have additional seating up here on the second floor of the lobby. I can't get over that chandelier hanging in the front lobby there. It's absolutely gigantic. All right, so let's take a look at one of the nicest parts of this resort. As you can see, the sliding doors are automatic, so they'll open up for us here. There's some markers that tell us which way to go down the staircases. But this is the view. Take a look at this. So once you come out of the lobby, you'll get a beautiful view of the plaza, looking all the way down to the pools and just further along the beaches. This will be the kind of main plaza area, and then just over here there'll be a theater too. So let's go check it out. Alright, so just coming down the staircase now. We'll get to the main plaza behind us in just a few minutes, but as you can see from this sign right here, this is where all the main restaurants are going to be located. So we have La Bogeda, we have Miyagi, Cristal, Los Mariachis, La Dolce Vita, and Don Julian. Don Julian is the main buffet. So if you look down here, there's Don Julian, which is the main buffet. The doors are closed right now, and that's simply because it's sort of in between breakfast and dinner. They won't serve lunch here. That's going to be served at Guacamole, and Guacamole is located down by the pools, by the beach. Here's the different times that the bars and the restaurants are open. And also, our breakfast is served between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. and dinner being 6:30 to 10 p.m. So we did a full tour of the breakfast and the dinner offerings here at Don Julian. So you can take a look on screen. We'll put that up on the corner, or we'll put that down in the description, but check out some of the different food offerings that are offered at the buffets. So moving along here, this is where we checked out the sign where all the restaurants are. So the first restaurant we're going to come across here is Miyagi, and this is the Asian restaurant. So here is the dinner menu for Miyagi. So just beside Miyagi is Cristal, and Cristal's the fusion restaurant here. Really, really good. Last time we were here, I think we ate here 4 or 5 times because it's just that yummy. Last night we had Cristal at RIU Palace Riviera Maya, and it was delicious. And here's the dinner menu for Cristal. These little guys, these little ham with crispy breads, oof, so good. We got an extra order of those. I had the mixed green salad, and Mona had the mushroom ragout, both absolutely delicious. Mona had the beef fillet, and I had the fish of the day, which was a red snapper. Again, both absolutely delicious. And for dessert, Mona had the banoffee, and I had the mint sponge cake, and 2 excellent selections. Really recommend checking out Cristal. And just moving along here from Cristal, we have the entrance, or the doors for Los Mariachis, which is the theater. So we'll take a look at that in just a second. And then the final a la carte restaurant over here is La Bogeda. So La Bogeda is the Mexican restaurant here on the resort. And here is the dinner menu for La Bogeda. So again, here's the theater here at Hotel RIU Palace Mexico. They have another bar in here too that serves drinks during the evening, and there's lots of servers that walk around and take your order to make sure that you're never thirsty here while you're enjoying the shows. And a lot of the shows here that they do are the same at most of the resorts, the RIUs here. So I'll put a couple videos up on screen here so you can see what kind of the videos look like. For example, last night we saw a Michael Jackson show. I think before I actually misspoke. I called Los Mariachis a la carte restaurant. It's actually the theater. Alright, so we're back at the 2 main staircases that walk down from the lobby, and we're gonna head out into this heat here, this Mexican heat. It is hot today. Holy smokes, so nice just to have this view here. What a beautiful, beautiful view. This is the plaza that we saw from up above. Lots of people are going to be hanging out here in the evening time, enjoying some drinks and socializing, enjoying their vacation. And even if you're sitting close by at some of these tables here, you can still get a good view of the theater. They also have a small stage over here that musical guests will come and perform at, which is always a good time. And this is all lit up just beautifully in the nighttime. Alright, so before we head down here, I just forgot to mention, over here is the last a la carte restaurant, and it's called Dolce Vita. Dolce Vita is the Italian restaurant here at RIU Palace Mexico. So it's located here, and this is down where the buffet is. Obviously the plaza here behind me where we just came from. And the Italian restaurant is just down the hallway and in through these doors here. And here's the menu for Dolce Vita. That actually looks really good. That soup, that tomato soup with prosciutto crisp and garlic croutons, that's got to be two of my favorite things put together. Garlic and tomato soup. And add in that prosciutto, oof, that sounds delicious. As you can see, they have Palace written along here, and this has not changed since we've been here I think 8 years ago or so at this point. So what we're gonna do, there's some people working just over here with some trimming equipment that's actually kind of loud. So I'm just gonna walk all the way down towards the end of this plaza, and I'll put some shots in, but I won't be talking because it's gonna get pretty loud over there. What I like about this resort is it's not too small, but it's definitely not very big either. The resort is kind of done on like a horseshoe, so this is like sort of the one side, the lobby bar, and then the other identical sort of sister side over here. All the rooms are kind of just scattered around the outside of the hotel. You never really feel like you're missing anything at this resort because you're really in the action. This plaza here kind of connects everything together between the lobby, the rooms, and then the pool and beach just down here. And then we have this little walkway right here, which is really nice. Got some lush vegetation and plants, tropical plants, kind of lining the walkway. Beautiful. We would, on our honeymoon, hang out at this pool. 2 weeks we were there and hung out at that pool. So we're gonna go check out all the stuff here down at the pools, the beach. There's a couple bars we have to take a look at. There's a restaurant, and then the fitness center, spa, and RIU Land, which are actually over here. As you can see, and hear probably too, there's some energy happening here. It looks like they're playing like a pool game over there. Here's RIU Fit, and this would be the schedule if you were staying at the resort. You can kind of see the different fitness classes that are offered while you're on resort. So I'm just gonna sneak a picture or video of this pool here. There's a RIU Fit member leading some games or some exercises here in the pool right now. So lots of activities and opportunity to join in when you're staying here. As you can see, there's also servers that kind of walk around the pool to make sure you have a drink in hand all the time. And then just beyond here is guacamole. We'll take a look at that in just a second, but that's the lunch offering for food, and also turns into the steakhouse. We're having a great time. And it's also the steakhouse in the evening, the a la carte restaurant. Okay, coming back to the main walkway, that sort of activity pool was over here. There's another pool or pool bar in front of us, which we'll get to in just a second. But I just want to highlight over here to the left, well, one, a ping pong table. There's also a changing station too, so if you wanted to change into your bathing suit. And then just beyond this is RIU Land. I just realized I was wearing my mask this whole time. It's so hot outside, and it's not required outside. But here's RIU Land. So I'm not going to go in here, there's a fence here, but they have a little splash pool for the kids there. They have a little park with some swings and stuff over here. So a really cool spot. It does say here, lifeguard not available at the pool. Please supervise your children. But there are some activities and stuff inside there that you can do with your kids. Okay, so I'm just going to cheat here and walk through the grass here, but if you look over here, we have the Renova Spa and Gym, which is located sort of on the left side if you're walking from the lobby, right by the pool. This is a really conveniently located gym and spa. It's right by the pools, right by the action. So if you wanted to kind of hang out by the pool, head over here to the gym, get your workout in, and then you're right back in the pool, pretty much with no time lost whatsoever. And I'll just kind of sneak a picture in there. As you can see, it's very nice new equipment. So there's some cardio equipment, there's some machines. If you walk in this door right here, you can see that there's a check-in desk for the spa. Again, I'm not going to go in there, but that's where you would check in for any kind of spa treatments. And once you get in here, you have to wear a face mask. It's mandatory. The gym is open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. and the spa is open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. This is the second pool here. Seems a bit more quiet at this pool here. And also this pool is outfitted with a zero entry. So there's a ramp going in the pool if you need an accessible entrance, which is great. Lots of pergolas and umbrellas to keep the shade on you so you don't get too much sun. And the pergolas actually retract the awnings or the curtains above, so you can choose to have sun or shade. Lots of palm trees around the pool too. Alright, so just back up at the main pathway here, that's where RIU Land and the spa were. So this is the main pool here. This is, well, the pool bar. So this is El Palmaral, and you can grab a drink head out to the loungers here. They have like sunbeds in the water with a little table beside, and they have lots of different seating up at the bar there. Just behind me here is where you'll find the towel exchange, so they go on a card system. You can give 2 cards here at the desk. They'll give you 2 towels in return, and when you head back to your room, just drop off your old towels. They'll give you your cards back, that way you're not lugging around your towels all the time. And here's our last pool right here. It's nothing special, there's nothing unique about it, it's just another pool, some more space to kind of get people separated around the resort here. So let's go take a look at guacamole, and also let's take a look at the menu for the steakhouse. So I'm here in guacamole, it's opening up in 1 minute. They've actually allowed me just to take a look at some of the lunch offerings here before everybody here in the resort comes in. So I don't usually do lunch tours, but I'll show you guys what this looks like here so you can get an idea of what's available for lunch here at RIU Palace Mexico. So we got lots of pastas, fresh pizzas, that's delicious looking. There's some pork loin, and then a meat paella, that looks delicious. Just behind me you can sink your teeth into some desserts. They look absolutely delicious. Look at how fancy these look, oh my goodness, holy cow. There's all kinds of fruit, there's pineapple, papaya, mango, melon, watermelon, lots of beautiful stuff. And once you're done your lunch, how about some ice cream? You can get some ice cream in an ice cream cone here with all different toppings. And they have lots of ice cream here in this freezer. Over here they have some more hot food here. They have some pastas, some shrimps or prawns, teriyaki vegetables and rice. Lots of vegetables and meat dishes here. Fried plantains. This is where Mona would be if she came here. She loves sushi. Here's some sushi. Fresh, undisturbed. Nobody has touched this yet. They have lots of offerings here. At the hotel palaces, you're always going to find more food selections. So here's all kinds of different vegetables and stuff that you can make a little salad for yourself. Lots of greens. Some potato salads and chickpea salads. Some fresh meats and cheeses. And this beautiful roasted marinated vegetable salad here topped with some dragon fruit. And then just behind me here, couple more hot dishes. We have some mahi-mahi. We have some chicken and roast and beef. And then more vegetables here. There's some zucchini, some bok choy, steamed vegetables, some rice, and even some grilled onions. So just before we head out of guacamole here, like I said, this turns into a steakhouse in the evenings. And here's the menu for the steakhouse. Alright, so that's guacamole and all the different foods that's offered at the steakhouse and the lunch buffet. Alright, so walking by the pool here, just on the other side you can see El Palmaral, and just the back side of El Palmaral, which is a walk-up bar as well. And there's a little courtyard or seating area with a couple more pools just to the right and left of that seating area, because you can also walk up to the bar and grab a drink. So if you're looking for some cocktails, here they are. And they also want you to wear your mask while you come up to the bar here, just while you're interacting with the staff and standing close together with some of the other guests. As I said before, there's some pools here, these like really shallow pools, which will probably be like very, very warm, with infinity edges that overlook the beach. Just on the beach here, as you can see, in between the pools behind us and some of the seating here on the beach, which is a very, very large beach, you can see Pepe's Food. So Pepe's Food is just a small snack bar, and we'll go take a look at that in just a second. So overlooking the beach here, as you can see from all the way from the left side here, all the way over to the right, just to where this rope is right here at the RIU Mexico sign, over here is the beach club for RIU Yucatan. So RIU Yucatan guests can come here, enjoy the beach. They have a nice little bar over here as well. over here is where RIU Palace Mexico guests can enjoy the beach over here. So let's go take a look, because I know you guys are really interested in seeing what the beach is like here in Playa del Carmen. First, before we check out the beach, let's go check out Pepe's food. It's just small offerings here, so what you'll find here are just some French fries, some hamburgers, and some hot dogs. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go check out the beach. I know a lot of you guys have been looking probably online at what the beach is like, and probably saw that there's lots of seagrass during some seasons. There is some seagrass here. We're in August right now, but it's not always. So what I'd recommend you do is before you come down here, go on Facebook. Try to join one of the RIU Palace Mexico Facebook groups, and there's always people posting pictures of what the beach looks like, and you can always, you know, check out what the beach is like before you actually book, or what season you're currently in. So lots of shade here on this beach. There's palm trees everywhere. They don't have any sun umbrellas, but you're always gonna have to kind of move your chair underneath the palm tree to kind of line up with the shade. So here we are on the beach here, almost at the water actually, and as you can see, there is some seagrass here. Definitely a buildup of seagrass. So just so you know, the water is not quite crystal clear turquoise blue water like you may see in some of the photos. It's just because it's seagrass season. It happens. There's nothing you can do about it. The workers do as much as they can to try to clear up as much of the seagrass as possible. But hey guys, Future Drew here. I just wanted to let you know that we filmed this video at the beginning of our trip, and when we got closer to the end of our trip on day like 5, 6, and 7, the beaches were actually like totally clear of seaweed. So although it was quite seaweedy during the filming of this RIU Palace Mexico video, it did clean up quite a bit at the end of our trip. And I'll put some videos in to show you what the kind of nice clean beach looked like. But there was still a little bit of brown algae suspended in the water, so it wasn't crystal clear, but it was definitely much more swimmable when we got towards the end of our trip. So things changed quite quickly in Playa del Carmen, so if you arrive and there's lots of seaweed, don't get discouraged. It might actually clean up before the end of your trip. There's not too many people swimming, but as you go out further and further, depending how good of a swimmer you are, some of the seagrass does sort of subside a bit. As you can see over there, there's some people swimming in the water and standing on the sandbar just in front of the Tequila beach club. But still a beautiful beach. Like, the sand is powdery, white sand, excellent. There's a nice little breeze here too to kind of keep you cooled off. Lots of water sports too, so if you like, you know, to rent equipment, you can get some from Scuba Caribe over there. There's a volleyball game that's always being played over there that's set up by the RIU staff members, and sometimes they'll even leave the ball, and lots of people who are interested in playing will go over there and play volleyball. Awesome time to get some energy, to get some exercise and meet some people. There's jet skis for rent, parasailing. This is all stuff that's separate from the resort. There's kayaks that are available for rent, included in your package, and also some sailing too that's included in your package too. So yeah, all in all, it's a pretty awesome resort. Obviously has some really cool perks. Definitely recommend it. I don't know if this one would be the best one for kids. There are some other options that maybe would be better for kids. They do have RIU Land. There was a nice splash pad over at Yucatan for kids to play at though. So if you want to take a look at our tour at Yucatan, you can find that on our channel or in the description down below. That's gonna do it for our tour here at the Hotel RIU Palace Mexico. If you enjoyed it and you found it helpful and you want to see more tours from us, give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to help support our channel so we can go make more videos for you guys to see at different resorts, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Where are we going next?